here. Look at that. How beautiful they are. I'll be in love with you too. Meet Mr. Afrifama. I know he's wondering, he's new to this world, what's going on? But seriously guys, this is the heart, this is the dream of Afrifama. A dream that you couldn't literally stop thinking about it. Or to some extent you thought this dream is way bigger, out of reach. Well, that's not for Afrifama, because you guys, you remember many months ago where we had only just 150 birds. Now this morning we decided to go from literally 0 to 1,000, and we have 1,000 chicks in the farm. We are not dreaming anymore. This is the reality of Afrifama. This is the dream of a young entrepreneur who have toiled for a very long time, who have kept on believing until this moment. So what am I talking about? If you are new to the channel, welcome back to Afrifama. My name is Njuguna Hilary. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm passionate about entrepreneurship, poultry farming, feed formulation, and agri-business. Now, this morning I'm super excited. It's definitely buzzing because we have new birds in the house. And not just in the house. Behind me, this is where the journey started. But trust me, for most of you, you always think this is where my poultry farming journey started. But I have another story, because in the mountains where I am, that's actually where the journey started. But behind me, this is the old house. We have 600 in number. Actually, this is the old house. We have 500 in numbers, and we actually going to the new house as well, whereby we have another birds brooding in, and this is another 500, now coming to 1,000 chicks. Now come along, let's get to see our day-old chicks, discuss this dream, and maybe see a few sites if you are looking to invest in agribusiness. So the very first day when this chicks comes in, to ensure you have already done the brooding, and this is what you can see behind me. This is what we call the calbos, which they are very good. Sometimes I usually try to ensure there are no sharp corners, but since we have a bigger flock, I'll be using the cartons for the same. And this little guy, he is wondering, he's going to be my friend. You can see he doesn't want to go away. But let me just put him back to his little brothers and sisters. During the first day, you ensure the brooding is okay. And other than just using the normal G-codes, Afrifama has decided to adopt the new technologies as well. We consulted an existing farmer. This is Dr. Samir from Mombasa Island, one of the biggest farm and butcher shop. And he was advising us, like, we can actually try now to brood using electricity. And I was like, it's expensive. And then he said, no, if you're doing 1,000 birds, the cost of brooding for one bulb. So this is the brooding lamp, and this is technology, guys. Technology, right? You've had that meme, right? So what I'm waiting is to to have something we call the connectors, so that at least it can be able to go in, because at this form it doesn't fit in, so we'll go for that. So the reasons we'll be using this is, I observed if the previous flocks we have been doing, well, the GECO is effective, it's only effective for 5 hours. So once the employees goes away from 6 p.m., or maybe there was someone who was around by 8 p.m., what happened? The GECO is only going to grow until 11, 12, and by the moment it's almost 2, 3 a.m., we have a problem. Reason being, it goes off. And my little friend here will be in trouble, because this guy, for him to grow, he need at least a 32 degrees temperatures, and that is in terms of Celsius, within the brooding conditions. My little friend here, he need temperature from these guys. You see, electricity can run on until the morning, until the evening. And this is why we want, like, by the moment someone is leaving the coop, maybe let's say, I'm planning to be here by the way until evening. So if I'm leaving, we put this on. And we know until morning, there will be constant supply of heat. Hey. And if we do that, then you'll be assured that this guy is safe. Now you know why you need to have brooding temperatures and at what range. But for effectiveness, ensure you have at least charcoal at standby, because again, the electricity can go on. And in the future, this is if we get more investment, we will go to gas brooding, because again, we need green energy, we need to be in the movement, and that can actually happen. Now, once you're able to do that, the next thing is, and this you're going to see, what we have done close is, these guys don't have feeds right now. It's almost 2 hours, so I'll be introducing the feed. And the reason is we needed them to have the vitamins, we needed them to have the protection, and this is antibiotic, because remember, they have just been hatched. They need to heal at their numb, and ultimately they also need to regain the energy. That's what we have used today. We've used Vigo Chick. This is a chick formula, just like a chick start, but a little bit highly concentrated. And then we've also used a Licery. This is antibiotic, and we've also adopted a Livagen. Now, this was suggested by my good friend, this is Dr. Samir, and he told us we are able to administer this for 3 days, which again also confirms with what Dr. Nderito, and you guys know him, our very good friend and a consultant and a farm, said. And after 3 days, we only use the Vigo Chick, which again is a chick formula, until day 7. But for Alicia, we'll discontinue after that. And for the Livagen, we are going to go back. But once you're done with that, finally what you'll be doing is we are going to administer the animal feeds in our trays. And by the way, let me show you guys something. This is the time we're introducing our feeds. And again, for the first time, Afrifama is going big. You see what we have here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the pans, and they are very effective. Other than using the metallic flocks, which again are not way bit safer, we decided to go to this. They have been recommended by the best vet in the world, and for the efficiency. Let me now show you how this is able to function. Now, this is the thing about the dreams. You see, unless you're willing to pursue the dreams you have for you, regardless of how long it takes, of what it does cost you, then ultimately you may not live to tell a story. Now, this is the second building, which, of course, if you've been following the story of Afrifama, we've been able to put up recently, and it's because we anticipated this day. We saw it, we knew it was coming. The question was, how long will it take? Now, the next batch, which is 500 birds, they are in here, they're actually being prepped. Just come along and see what we are doing. Come. So ideally, we'll be using a bit of brooding later on with the lightings I've shown you with, yeah, just come. And now the feeding is going on, and ideally, you see how these guys, they are getting in their feeds for the very first time. But there is a little bit of a crowding, which means the temperatures is not enough. So we'll need to put in these lights, and I'm actually going to the town right now for the connectors, and it will be good. So that's part of the brooding, and it's good, and I'm excited.